Okay, 3, 2, 1, play. We're going into episode 2. You're still coughing. Oh, wow. I was like, what is happening? 12 hours earlier, he took to destroy it. Yes. Leave no evidence.
Yeah, we can't thank you enough.
No, hey, mad props.
I could have sworn the guy's... And then I'm trying to read the map while I'm driving, which is a bonehead.
Bam, I'm like, what the hell, you know?
Yes. Oh, yes, and my coffee.
Dude, you so need GPS. I mean, for real.
Is he gonna smell it?
We couldn't be more grateful. People have seen us. We're just gonna stay positive, right? All right, you know what? The RV is going to start now and park it overnight. And then tomorrow...
man, not my house!
After we finish cleaning up this mess. And we will tell this to no one. Understood?
Fine. That goes double for me.
Oh, shit.
Like zombies. Oh my goodness. So what are you going to do? What's happening?
You coming out?
Yeah, absolutely. Hey,
Really?
you want to hear something funny?
You want to hear something funny? What?
Instituted a new rule last year that seniors are allowed to have photos taken by a photographer of their choice. You know, not necessarily the photographer that the school hires, right? So anyway, some of the senior girls suddenly has to go through all these photos and turn them down because they show, you know, even the small busted girls have cleavage.
It's the Wonder Bra.
Okay. What is wrong with his wife? Is she traumatized by last night?
Hello, Mr. White. This is AT&T calling. Also about...
Hello, this is Walter White speaking. I really don't appreciate these sales calls.
Well,
I think he's awake, man. I think he's trying to get loose. We got loose ends here.
Calm down.
His wife is going to think he's having an affair.
Interested in that at all, and I would appreciate it if you don't call here anymore.
Oh, she doesn't believe him.
You have a good day, sweetie. Drive safe.
Okay.
Is she going to call back the number? Did she see?
Yo, 148, 3 to the 3 to the 6 to the 9, representing the ABQ. What up, biatch? Leave it at the tone.
Left hand and your right hand of one another all the way down at the molecular level. But, for instance, the right-handed and her child will be born with, which is precisely what happened in the 1950s. Yes, Ben?
Is this gonna be on the murder?
The chirality and the midterm, no. Well, maybe. Can't hurt to know it, right? So...
What's wrong with him? He's panicking. He's anxious. I think... Is he getting more in supplies? Hydrofluoric acid. The concealer. Oh, the door is open. They've gone out. Oh.
Not good.
Oh, oh, oh.
And if I smile,
Hey, you. Hey, listen. Oh, God.
baby, you knock me out. You know to me.
Oh, my goodness. Find Spire. Skyler. You're a little criminal yourself. What are you doing? Ah, don't have prostitution there because she's gonna think. You guys, what are you gonna do? Clearly, if you keep him alive, you guys are in trouble.
Yes.
You're positive?
Hey, you know what? Feel free to go check it yourself, man.
Yes, good idea. Maybe I should do that before he too wanders off down the damn street.
Okay, you know what? I am
Just
sick.
all right, all right. Just... The one downstairs. Tell me about him.
One is passed away. Emilio.
Start with his name at least.
Crazy 8.
Crazy 8. He killed 8 people.
Crazy
like
8, okay? I don't know.
So,
Crazy 8's one level higher. You know, there's like a Starbucks on every corner.
in other words, what is his reputation for violence?
He did try to kill us both yesterday, so there's that.
Look, what I'm trying to say is that he's a distributor, right? He's a businessman. He's a man of business.
In other words, he will
is
kill
capable
us if
of listening to reason.
Yes. That if he realizes it benefits.
Will you promise not to come back and waste my entire family? No Colombian neckties? You mean that kind of reason? No,
Yes.
man, I can't say as I have high fucking hopes where that's concerned.
This is a mess.
Why the hell did we tie him up? Because he was out cold. You know what?
What if he's faking it? You know, like if it was me, I'd be all faking being out.
Because he was out.
Oh my God, this is scary. Jesse is making me laugh. I'm scared, but Jesse makes me laugh. What's that under his hand?
So now, what do we do?
We have got to do something, and I am open to suggestions.
Man,
You're the brain now.
This is your responsibility.
True, true.
like I came to you begging to cook meth. I'd ask my diaper-wearing granny, but her wheelchair wouldn't fit in the RV. You know, with like a delayed
end.
reaction or something?
And in a way that no one will ever find it. Now that would be chemical disincorporation.
What?
Dissolving
Melting
in
their
strong
bodies?
acid.
Ooh, chemical discomfort. What?
Oh man,
This is getting scary.
Who's gonna do that? And don't look at me. No, Mr.
Then
White,
what
okay,
about
I'm not good with dead bodies.
Fair way to go
Crazy
about
8.
this would be
What's the guy in the basement?
deals with the crazy
Crazy 8
situation.
Okay.
In a scenario like this, I don't suppose it is bad form to just heads or tails.
No, I'll do the body and the acid, okay?
This is not funny. This is not funny at all. I'm just laughing because there's nothing that could be done. It's a crazy situation. That's heads, right?
4-8, 3 to the 3 to the 6 to the 9, representing the ABQ.
I got a container question. Well, how the hell am I supposed to know that?
Because I told you. Look, stamped LDPE. Should be molded right into the plastic.
Decent acid's gonna eat right through this.
Not hydrofluoric. Clowned around or otherwise jerked off through every lecture I ever gave. As far as I'm concerned, your chemistry education is over.
You know what? I bet he doesn't even wake up. I was doing him a favor.
Oh, come on. It can't be like that. Just, yeah, hang up on him. Doing him a favor. You want him to take a life. What if we take his... What if he can't tell people what he saw? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to say... Like, don't kill him, but if he can't describe what happened to him, then there is no point. You know, like taking a tongue. I don't know. Because that's a way... You don't have to kill the whole human being. What are you doing, sir? Stop it. Someone behind now will see you. I don't think they should kill.
I can break in some music. Hey, hello.
And tissue paper. How long are you back?
You don't like the crust?
Where's my cousin Emilio?
Well, you wanted to kill him. You wanted to kill him.
Mr. White. Hey, Mr. White.
Are you smoking weed? Oh my God. Make yourself at home, why don't you? No store in town sells a plastic bin big enough for a body.
I see.
I don't suppose you could kiss my ass?
How'd it go?
It hasn't been done. I just made him comfortable, made him a meal, a sandwich.
Sorry, I'll do it tomorrow, I promise.
Tomorrow.
You're
We flipped a coin.
We're very good. We're excellent, I'd say. Smile, Peanut. Girl.
Oh.
You sure? Let me see if they're done with the blood sugar, then we'll get you out of here.
Tina starts dating. Oh, and he looks, oh, because of his lung cancer, it's terminal, and they said he has a couple. He doesn't know if he'll be around to see that.
Who is Jesse Pinkman? He called just this morning. Walt, please don't deny it. Why is he calling? What is this big secret you seem to be discussing with some... You spent the entire night in the bathroom, Walt.
He sells me pot. Marijuana, yeah. Not a lot.
What are you, like 16 years old? Your brother-in-law is a DEA agent. What is wrong with you?
Been myself lately, but I love you. Is for you to climb down out of my ass. I'd appreciate it. I really would. Stop. Stop in 15 minutes.
Just meat is all just a bunch of meat. Just...
Cool.
So good, Joe.
Why did you do that in the night? Why? What?
Excuse me? You? Yes, you.
No, not interested. Come on.
Hey, don't touch me. Do not touch me.
All right, look, not touching, okay? Not touching here. Look, lady, whatever you're selling, I ain't buying, yo.
Well, my name is Skyler White, yo.
Yo.
My husband is Walter White, yo, is a DEA agent, and I will not hesitate to call. Do not sell marijuana to my husband. You stay away from him, or you will be one
honey.
sorry individual.
I can dig it.
You can dig it. You might want to consider a different line of work.
Well, Jesse, you have to be so silly to be doing this in daytime. Even like me, I've never buried a body before, but I definitely wouldn't be doing it in daytime where everybody can see what I'm doing from every fence there is. Why are you taking him up the stairs? Like, buy a deep freezer. Based on the horror movies that I've watched, I have to explain why I have this information. Get a freezer and put it in there so it wouldn't stick.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't
Perfect
stink.
sense. Just, I don't know, make sure to...
Oh, wow, it's been really amazing. Things dreamt about, I don't know, melting bodies.
You got a brother in the goddamn DEA? Yes or no? Do you have a brother in the DEA? Yeah, that's right. She almost caught me moving Emilio. My house, my rules. Hey, no, don't give me that, okay? I held up my end.
Smelling.
I already took care of Emilio. You're still diddling around trying to get your nut up.
Well, boo-hoo.
You want to go there? Try dragging 200 pounds of stink up a flight of stairs. I barely got him in the bathtub. You know, and that's another thing. Why you got me running around town?
Melt the ceramic of the bathroom? That's incredible. It could.
That stupid plastic container I asked you to buy. You see, hydrofluoric acid won't eat through plastic.
But it'll eat through
It
what?
will, however, dissolve metal, rock, glass, ceramic.
That's incredible. Really. Feasting ground for ghosts. You better burn it all up. They're probably going to see the mask because we saw it by the rock in episode 1. That mask, right, on the floor, if it's still there. You didn't even check. You just picked it up from the ground, and so many things could have killed us as kids, eh? So many things. Oh, this was so much fun, you guys. Thank you so much. This was so much fun. I want to make sure, can you guys still hear me? Because I know that I muted myself, but I'm still on YouTube. Perfect. Thank you. I think it's incredible that something will eat through ceramic, rock, steel, and not plastic. That is an education. I like it. I like it, my watch list. I like it very much. Very educative too. Not that I'm planning on dissolving dead bodies, but you never know. I might catch one of you in a very uncomfortable position and just decide, woohoo! Are you scared? Are you scared? I'm turning into a horror. We should all, you know what? We should put our heads together and write a horror movie, and we will call it The Reactor, about a about a YouTube reactor who went berserk after watching too many movies. Oh my God. The reactor. You know, who had to save other reactors by watching movies 24 hours. Or the killer would be like, you have to save a life. What did you watch? Oh, what do you say anytime shocked? What does KSO say on her channel when she's shocked? Pause! Pause! And then you save a life, because if you don't know what, that would be fun. I should write that. I should write a film about that. I should do that. I should write a script. You know, I've written a book before, right? It will be a horror flick. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? But this is so much fun. I really do. I am still intrigued about what they're going to do with the person in the basement. The first one, I believe, was easier because they didn't have to kill the person. So that wasn't on their conscience. The phosphine gas did what it had to do. But this part of ending a life, that would be traumatic. And I don't think that Walter would be able to handle that, as much as he's able to say, okay, get this with this. I love how he talked about dissolving the body, molecular. He said something, chemical discovery. Like, I love how when he's talking, and do you know what I enjoy? Oh, G Bunny is already writing it. G Bunny, we should work on it. G Bunny was saying a viewer as the killer and a reactor like Kemi as the final character. Absolutely. We have to save the life of the person, and because I have a huge body of work, G Bunny, we should write the script. The 9 of us in here should work on it. Oh my God. Okay. Until a watcher gets serious, a patron gets crazy and decides to use me as the experiments. Because there are mad people out there. I'm telling you. Okay, so let me tell you what else I love about Jesse and Walter, the dichotomy between both of them. One is such an intelligent person, academically sound, organized reasoning, advanced intelligence, and the other one flunked out of high school. So just seeing both of them, ooh, G Bunny is on with it. G Bunny really wants me to write this script. We could do it. We could really do it. It's a doable thing. We can dedicate 1 hour a week, deciding the characters, deciding the storyline, and just working I get scared of everything because my mind thinks of the worst kind. But let's let the patrons. We'll discuss it. But I'm really thinking up. When my brain keeps going like that, I think of crazy things. All right, so that Jesse is flunked out of high school. He isn't, and they are so intertwined. They're intertwined in the sense that they both want money and they both know how to make meth. It's something that I feel the writers have a lot of material to give us, and I'm just excited as to what else is going to go between them. I think that Walter, clearly his character is changing. He's going from the shy, reserved teacher into a more forceful character. The way he told his wife, "Get off my back," like, I'm a good husband. I come home every night. The little boys are busy jumping out of married women's windows, having the sex of their life. Like, give me a break. I'm trying my best. Although his response to her wasn't what I expected, I can understand how he might think, his wife is too mother hennish over him. The other day he was trying to crack a joke at the breakfast table. Wrong joke, because we shouldn't be saying things about boobs and stuff with our son right there. But it is what it is. Men crack dirty jokes, right? I guess. I think that he told her, telling her that his wife, telling her to get off my back was just the first. But remember, at the store where those people were making fun of his son, he had walked out. I think he walked out to calm himself down. And all of a sudden, he just came, probably he thought on the walk out, he said, listen, why am I walking away from this person? Why would anyone, why would I let anyone speak to my son like this? And he came back in and gave it to the guy, and he was like, listen, if you're going to knock me out, maybe you're going to throw a punch and take me out, but you better make it count, because if you don't, I'm going to go ham. And I love that his son, you can see his wife was shocked, but his son was very happy to see it. It's something that I believe that parents should let their children see them at a very, not a violent streak or an outburst, but it's really important. I remember when my son felt uncomfortable, I think someone said something to him in school about his intelligence, and because he's always getting really good grades. So when he did this test, before the awards came out, someone in the back or somewhere in the classroom said, and because he's really tall, they also keep him towards the end because he can see from the back. He's very tall. But he's just 11 years old. And I think someone said, oh, we're sure Alan's going to get it, right? And for me, I was like, oh, that's nice that they know that you're intelligent. But it was what followed after. It followed with a few boys being very condescending, you know, talking, maybe using like a bookworm or teacher's pet, you know, things like that. Fortunately for my son, he's not like his older brother. That one will give it back to you as you're giving it to him. And I think that my son took it personal. So he went into the secretary's office, the principal's assistant, and told them to call me to come pick him up. I told my baby, I said, listen, I am ready to fight anybody in the 12th grade or in the 9th grade. Of course, I'm not going to do that. But I went so mad that I insisted on seeing the teacher, and I raised my voice. The whole school must have heard me because it's a Catholic school, very quiet. I raised my voice. I was like, as a teacher, you should never stand by and watch other students bully a child. I speak up against bullying. I've been here. My son has graduated from this school. My son has been in this school before you were hired. I screamed. I said, you are to blame. Why I was doing that is because I learned earlier through my mom defending me one time. It boosted my confidence. Ever since that day, Alan has never come back to complain to me about any of the students doing. I don't know whether the teacher did it or I don't know whether he learned. And that day I sat him down. I said, listen, there will always be bullies in every life. In every season, in everything you do, you will always, even in my office, you will find bullies. As they grow up into adults, they'll find bullies. They bully you out of your job. They bully you in your job. They're your clients. They're coming to you. They're bullies. Bullies are in every sphere of life. It's how you decide to respond. There are some you can walk away where they have a throw of violent streak in them. Like you don't want anyone in road rage. A lot of people keep guns in their car. So you can ignore things and walk away. You don't have to respond. But where it's a consistent thing, like in the workplace, that you have to go into the office every day, you have to shut it down. You have to shut it down. That day we went home, I told him to take a pen and paper. I remember what my mom said, write every insult you can think of right in this moment. Write it down. I said, really? She said, yes, write every insult down. I said, number 1, idiot. Number 2, monkey. Number 3, fool. Number 4, monkey head. But I think my mommy made me write like 20 insults. She said, you see this insult? Have it in your vocabulary. When anyone tries to, the first thing you do when someone insults you with their words, you look at them from head to toe. Anything that you see is an insult. If their ears are like this, look at your ear like Dumbo. Look at your nose like monkey rat. Look at your mouth like, just keep it reeling. Push it. Fast. Don't even let the person talk again till everybody in the class. By the time you look at them from head to toe, then you go to their parents. Said the other day I saw your mother across the street. She looked like a dwarf. And you keep reeling it. That's how we do back. And that was all I told my kids. I said, listen, don't go for anybody, don't go insulting, don't go for a fight. Never be the first. I will tell my kids, never be the first. But if you notice somebody is coming, the person mocked you, called you a bookworm, they did it to the teacher's pet. He said, it's not my fault that I'm smart and you're stupid. End it there, quickly. If you need help with your assignments, just say so. Why insult me? Because you don't want anybody to know that you don't get good grades? Yeah, you look stupid too. Your kids have to learn to defend themselves. That is why a lot of children are ending it. And I don't know if you've heard, in Canada, suicidal rates for teenagers are on an all-time high. All-time high. Now that they've even legalized marijuana. In high school, they go quickly. Before parents have gone to work, come back, they've already taken out. Because they can't fight for themselves mentally and physically. Let your kids know that you're strong and that you're tough. That you're ready to throw down, to defend them. It builds a strength in them. It builds a courage. That my mommy is ready to... Most of the kids they don't know if their parents are probably cowards on the inside, are fearful. They're like, okay, just take it, you can handle it. No, not all kids can handle it. Not all kids. If you look at Walter White, he was probably one of those students in school that took a lot of, okay, I'll hold my tongue. I'll hold my tongue. I won't say anything. I won't do anything. I'll look over, okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Look at when he had to confront his manager. He didn't know what to do with himself. He now started scattering the display because he didn't know. He didn't know how to defend themselves. That fight, when your children see you able to defend them, it does something to the. I saw my parents do it. And it didn't happen. It just needed to happen once. One time I saw my mom go wild when someone tried to attack me. And that was all I needed. So this whole scenario of Walter, the way he's reacting, it's clearly something. And you see, on the other hand, the flip side, I don't know much about the Jesse, because we've not seen his own. He's living alone. He's on his own. What's his own family? Like, we've seen Walter, we've seen his family, but Jesse, abandonment. That's what it looks like. Maybe they don't care for him, or maybe he's an orphan. That sort of thing. Who knows? But these things all matter. How your kids see you, how you're influenced in their life, how you present yourself. Don't be shy when it comes to defending your kids. Let them know that you are ready to die for them. Let them know that you're ready to take someone out. Period. And that's the message for today, my darlings. What else did I write on my note? I think that's it. I'm so excited to go into the next part, to be honest. I'm so excited. Would you mind if I watched some of these episodes on my own? Maybe we can just keep it going. And then, okay, let's watch it together. We'll see each other next week, Saturday. 2 episodes again. And if we have more time, we can do 4. My wife said no. Oh my goodness. Tina said, I was wondering why, it's why they didn't lock Crazy 8 in the car. It seems like I'm up for an adventure. I'm excited to see what they're going to do. All right, I thank you so much, you guys. Are you guys still writing this script, The Reactor? That's what we're going to call it, The Reactor. If someone doesn't steal our idea and make it into a movie, because people are, listen, let me tell you something about, when I tell you, the first book I wrote I was 11 years old. It was called The Whipping Cherry. Before I published it after getting pregnant, when I got pregnant and delivered in Canada, I published it, right? But when I was 11 years old, I wrote a book. And do you know what my book was? My book was about a vampire, a girl who fell in love with a vampire. That was my book. I wrote a story about a girl. How did she meet this vampire? She went on an excursion with her friends, and while she was in class, they got lost. She just got lost. And because of that, not being able to track her way back, she had to sleep in the jungle, kept walking, hearing voices, so she got to this castle, meets a vampire, they fall in love, and now navigating their life together was the problem, because she had to make a decision if she wanted to be part of the living dead or be part of humanity. I never published that book. Just told my sister about it, because I would write it in a notebook and my sister would read and she would like, and then one day my teacher caught me in school doing some scribbling, and then my teacher, she said to me, she felt I was being distracted, right? She told me that, oh, you're not even getting good grades. Where are you getting the time? Not that I wasn't getting good grades in all my subjects, but in Nigeria, you have to pass math to go into university. or to go to the next class. So at that time, I wasn't doing very well in math. My father is an engineer. He was very famous in Lagos, our city. She calls up my father, tells my father, I saw your daughter writing books about a boy kissing a girl. A girl, da-da-da-da-da-da. My father gets upset, tells me not to pick up a pen to write anything anymore till I've improved on my grades. I would improve on my grades, but then I lost the interest of writing because I was criticized by, I think I've shared this story before. For those of you who have been on my channel for the longest time, you'll know. So I didn't write. I get married, get my master's degree in law. I'm doing academically sound, doing well in school, have my first son. And then one day my sister calls me, tells me, oh, Kemi, did you ever give anybody your book? Your book that you were writing, the one that you talked about, the girl falling in love with a vampire. I was like, no, I never gave anybody the book. My sister said, it's not true. You must have given somebody in your class must have written something. My sister started asking my other close classmates that, where someone must have taken her book, because my sister had seen the movie Twilight. So there were so many similarities in my book and that movie. At that time, the franchise was not even, I don't even think Harry Potter had been written. Like, that was how far I was 10, 11 years old. My sister tells me, okay, Kemi, sit down. You're pregnant. I need you to watch this movie. Go online, find this movie. It's called Twilight. When I watched this film, I cried. I couldn't even pay attention to the storyline because I kept fast forwarding because how? The only difference between my character and this character is that my own were Nigerians. That was the only difference. And then they had switched to, and oh goodness gracious, that thing changed the course of my life in the sense that whenever I want to do something now, I do it. I rarely leave things off. And I am a firm believer that when you have an idea, when you have a dream, it's like a spirit. It comes to you. It comes to you. And it's imperative for you to listen to the voices of your dreams and do what it says. If you don't do what you're supposed to do with those dreams, with the ideas that come to you, it will leave your spirit and go to someone else. Because dreams move. They are like spirits. To me, I believe they are like spirits because there is no reason why a child, 11-year-old, would have a scenario, a dream. 7-year-old, 11-year-old will have that. And Stephanie Meyer, a grown woman, years later will pick up that same thing. Except maybe one child in Nigeria traveled abroad, dropped my book in. I don't know, or shared the idea on the internet. I do not know how that happened. But I'm telling you, my sister was like, you can never. And you know what? My sister came back. I think her name is Stephanie Meyer, right? The person who wrote Twilight, right? Stephanie Meyer. So my sister said, what's your last name? My last name, of course she knows what my last name. She said, S. I'm Santos. She's something. I have an M name that I've never shared with anybody, but it's on my birth certificate. My M name, I have it. But you guys know me as Kemi, but my sister knows my M name. She was like, this cannot be a coincidence. And I really don't believe it. But I rarely tell people this story. So when people tell me, react to Twilight, it's almost like a stab in my chest of what could have been. I've always loved writing. I would later on publish my book, The Whipping Cherry, right? Eventually. But if you ever have a dream, okay, G Bunny, send me the sketch. Fantastic. We can work on the animation and we'll work on the storyline together. That's great. Thank you. Maybe that's And funny enough, I was just creating, before this video, I was just putting the final touches on my AI course, because I'm teaching a course to students who want to learn how to create animation, their avatars. So I've been, you know, on the school community. On my school community. Yeah, it's called Accelerate by AI. I'll tell you guys about it later. So if you like this whole thing, talking like now, I can make my animation of it. And prompting. So for those watching, please don't ever give up on your dream. If you have an idea, no matter how small, your dream matters to you. That thing that makes you excited in the morning. Walter was not excited about his life. He was not excited about his life at all. He was not fulfilled. So when death came calling, it was like, what? I haven't done anything yet. I haven't done anything yet. May we all live fulfilled lives so that whenever we have to take our last breath, we can do it with a smile. You know, we can do it with a smile. All right, and I'm going to end my TED Talk right now because I could keep you guys here forever. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing this moment with me. Thank you. I'll see you next week. Bye. Bye.